Are we online? Yeah. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining my speech today. Pleasure to be here on an NFC. And I'd like to start from the quick introduction. So, I'm Pavel, but users, friends, and colleagues actually call me DeFi Granddad because it's coming from quite an old joke within the team. And in short, I'm product owner and PM for about 6 years and a Web3 average digging for about 7. My experience is coming from Web3 industry, basically in DeFi products, and quick experience highlights. I built up one NFT collection and participated in creation of the DEX on your blockchain, which is top 3. And now I'm working with industry leaders like Balancer and Near within the Protofire team, which is building quite amazing products for industry leaders. By the way, this is my very first time speaking, so I would not be surprised if it will become a stand-up at the very end. So today I propose to debate and discuss quite a complex topic, user incentivization and TVL growth of DeFi products. The reason behind this topic is I'm currently working with the restaking liquidity protocol, and we're shaping the incentivization campaign for it. And while we study the market, while we research different approaches and different kind of campaigns, it became clear that definitely there should be different huge changes, because otherwise we just lose in the incentivization game and just fuck up in the eyes of the community. And then you know what's actually happening currently on the market with Eigenlayer Renzo. They creating a campaign. Then they apologizing to community, sorry, we doing the things wrong, and actually doing last-minute changes. At the very end, it's reputational damage and user dissatisfaction, total user dissatisfaction. My goal today is to explain these issues based on the vision from user's perspective, since I'm also a user of restaking liquidity protocols, and also try to dive into the skin of the builder, trying to solve the problems and actually explain the issues. So there are 2 pillars that product campaigns consist of, and the first one is amount of users. User incentivization consists of it, and user retention, as well as TVL growth that represents the attraction of whales and the capital overall. So the part that is usually missed by DeFi projects is they miss in balance most of the times, trying to attract as much whales as possible, incentivize them, and give as much benefits as they have. But they're totally missing the community part and actually forgetting about them, thinking that things will just be fine. If the project is aiming to be successful in a long term, it definitely should be a strategy to approach community as well as the whales. So if you will succeed in your TVL number, create campaign for that, yes, you actually will benefit in a short term, but at the very end, who will be after your campaign ends? So who will remain and who will be using the final product? Because when we're creating campaign at the very beginning and actually making it to the end, then the actual work is only begins. So if you're aiming for a long play, try to rethink community approach. As an example, let's have points, which is actually one of the, I suppose, most hyping narrative right now. Everyone farming points. The point narrative appeared less than 6 months ago, but judging by the Twitter projects and latest drops, it has already exhausted itself, and I expect it to be changed very soon. Either projects will make tier system to incentivize community and actually making several tiers for users to participate in, or we will completely move away from that narrative and we will return to the times when there's no clear points given to users and they will guess where the project will give a drop or not. Why is that? Because points do not fulfill the most important goal of this GTM strategy, go to market. Which is attraction of a loyal community. With a linear distribution, you have 100 of satisfied whales and 100K of dissatisfied users, which actually confused and they receive their little rewards, immediately sell them, and leave the project. That's it. Who benefits from this beside the whales? No one. Here we have a brief representation picture of users who are using LRT protocols. Yeah. So here we have 100 whales, which is receiving 95% of the airdrop, and other users who are receiving 5% of the airdrop. This is a representation from Origin layer. And a special mention for Justin Sun, who is a top one, receiving almost all points from every restaking protocol we will see. But a good thing for us, we can learn from the mistakes, from the issues that actually restaking protocols are making. And the first perspective we'll dive in, the user perspective. What issues actually they have? What they see when DeFi products announcing their token distribution model. They feel that the team didn't communicate properly, miscommunicated information, which leads to unclear benefits for everyone. And creation of unrealistic expectations are also happening. How we can solve that? We can actually try to make as much as possible in our hands to attract good mods who will be leading the community building and actually receiving constant feedback from the community. And from builder side, we have a failed GTM strategy, which is absolutely one of the main reasons why it's failed. Amount of money wasted on community building. Sometimes it costs a lot to have such community building, and actually this money just disappearing. And reputational loss for the community that actually left and the audience we have. To solve that, it's good to have a long-term vision and actual roadmap that you can present to community and communicate it in a good way. Also, try to get into skin of the user and not solve the problems that actually you see, but solve the problems for the community and asking them what's happening wrong. And thank you for your time. If there's any questions, let's discuss. If not, here you have my website, Twitter, and scan QR codes to proceed. Thank you for your time, and actually would be glad to discuss it further. Thank you.